On the pedestal, you have the what? Okay, you can see. Can you see the circular boundary here? This first one here. So this is actually the metal plate. That's what it's indicating. It's actually the metal plate. That's the metal plate. That's the vent stacks metal plate. Okay. Then you have 8 circles. Each one is 45 degrees apart. All of them is 45 degrees apart. Another thing you need to also take note of here is you can see that everything is perfectly in the middle. Everything is perfectly in the middle. Okay. You have the iron bolts. You have the vent stack and circular bottom. You have the pedestal. You have the foot. Everything is perfectly in the middle, right? Everything is aligned. Okay, and this is important because of balance. You don't want your circular plates and your bolts to be too much to this place. You don't just this thing that's in the middle now. You don't want it to be here, or you don't want it to be here. You don't want it to be off center because the way the load is going to transfer from up to down is not going to be. The load transfer from up to down is not going to be effective enough for the vent stack. So you need everything. You need everything perfectly in the middle. It's for balance and it's for alignment. Okay, so that's basically. So next we're going to look at the steel work, iron reinforcement, which is this part. So basically, remember I said the reason why we're putting blinding here, this blinding here, was so that we can place this blinding, or so that we can place the iron reinforcement directly on it. So this is what we're placing, right? Once you've done everything and you're on the blinding, then we put this, they call it a mat, okay, because it kind of like looks like a mat. So let me give you another view of it. So basically, you are taking iron bars, you are turning them into a mat. I'm just launching the view so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is one. Behind this one is another one, which is this one here. Okay, behind, let's say this first one is this one. Behind it there's this one, behind it there's this one, behind it there's one, behind it there's one, behind here. So you have all these things now in a straight line on the floor. Now going through them, you have another one again. Okay, this bend is a little bit too much. We have another one again that comes this way and kind of goes up, comes this way, goes up, comes this way, goes up. So basically, you form some kind of mesh or some kind of mat, right? So that's what this ironwork here is. Okay, if we look at it from the top view here, you can see it. Okay, you can see these blue lines, right? I know it's curving upward, but it's curving. That's the only way they can show you the position. If not, you will not see it. Okay, so that's what this is. Okay, we've already gone through the dimension now, 1700, 900. So no need to go through. So I'll just show you. This one here is the steel bolt. This one here is the steel bolt. So we've done that. So basically now you have the iron. Now remember I said that the reason why you do iron work with concrete, you put iron bars in concrete is that so that the concrete does not crack. Okay, concrete alone is not strong enough for a structure. The concrete is going to crack. So you need iron, right? The iron makes it stronger. So for this one now is, remember we are putting a 10 meter long metal pipe, which is very heavy. Okay, and that weight is going down. It's going straight down and it's being carried not just by the base but also by the iron mat. Okay, the iron mat is distributed on the iron mat. So the